What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. All right, check it out. We got a little Star Wars news to talk about. This might be of the delusional variety, in my opinion. But Patty Jenkins, Sister Jenkins, as I like to call her, she claims she's back working on Rogue Squadron. Why? Patty, what are you doing? Okay, why are you back working on this dead project? Okay, Rogue Squadron is dead. It died a long time ago. And Lucasfilm has made it very clear that it is dead. They haven't came back and said, oh, you know, we thinking we might bring this thing back. You know, so yeah, I don't understand what Patty Jenkins is doing. She claims that she's writing the script right now. I guess, you know, when you ain't got nothing else to do, might as well try to, you know, speak some shit into existence, you know, like LeVar Ball. You know, I'm going to LeVar Ball this Rogue Squadron movie and just speak it into existence. That's what I'm going to do, you know, because ever since Wonder Woman 1984, what has Patty Jenkins done? What has she done since Wonder Woman 1984 that came out 4 years ago? Not a damn thing, okay? This is her entire filmography. 3 movies, and then she was a producer on this movie, Pool Man. That's it. That's all right? You know, she has film credits or TV credits. I Am the Night. This was 2019. So the last thing that we could say Patty Jenkins directed, wrote, whatever, was Wonder Woman 1984. She has had everything pulled from her since. Because remember, she was supposed to do the Cleopatra movie with Gal Gadot, right? She was supposed to do the Cleopatra movie with Gal Gadot. Right, that got handed off to the chick that did Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It's going to be a dumpster fire, we already know. It got handed off to her. She was supposed to do Wonder Woman 3. James Gunn came in and said, nope. Forget that. That ain't happening. We saw Wonder Woman 84. We know what's up. All right. And then she was supposed to do Rogue Squadron. And then Kathleen Kennedy was like, I don't think so. So everything has been pulled away from this chick. But I guess this is like the one project that she might still be able to jump back into. And so she's going to try to talk this thing into existence. Is it happening? I doubt it. But let's go ahead and read. In a stunning turn of events, Patty Jenkins has claimed that she has signed a new deal with Lucasfilm and Disney to return to work as the writer and director of a Rogue Squadron movie, which was agreed just prior to this summer's strikes. Jenkins, who left the role in order to make Wonder Woman 3, told host Ben Mankiewicz on the TCM Max podcast, Talking Pictures, that she has signed an agreement to return to a galaxy far, far away. For their part, Disney has provided no further updates on the project since it was pulled from the calendar back in 2022. Exactly. Disney has absolutely said bupkis about this thing. Zip, zilch, zero. They haven't said anything about this, Patty. Why are you talking about it? Y'all know how Disney gets down, too. They got NDAs, they got non-disclosures. They say, hey, man, don't be talking about these projects out there, especially on some random podcast. You know, we're going to drop the news if we're going to say anything. You know, Lucasfilm is going to drop that. Kathleen Kennedy or Dave Filoni is going to drop the news on this thing. You're not dropping this on some damn podcast. You know, or we'll put something up on StarWars.com like we did with The Mandalorian and Grogu. But we will be making the announcements, okay? You keep your mouth shut until we tell you it's all right, until we give you to go ahead and speak freely, or at least a little bit more freely about the project. You know, if that's why, you know, if it's really happening, you know, which is why I think it's not happening. Disney would have been the one making an announcement. They would have made a big splashy announcement, try to generate some buzz and some hype and all of that kind of stuff. They need that right now. You know, Star Wars is in a dark place at this moment. So again, this is why I don't think it's happening. That's one reason. Another reason is Patty Jenkins has done this before with this movie. Now, check this out. This is an article on Variety from back in December of 22, all right? December of 22, this was Patty Jenkins breaking her silence about Wonder Woman, saying she never walked away, all right? And then she did what? She gave an update on the status of Star Wars Rogue Squadron. Now, let's see what she said about Rogue Squadron. In her statement, Jenkins also said that while she remains in active development on the Star Wars film Rogue Squadron, she had initially departed the project after realizing that working on the film would delay a third Wonder Woman movie. When I did, Lucasfilm asked me to consider coming back to Rogue Squadron after Wonder Woman 3, which I was honored to do, so I agreed, Jenkins wrote. They made a new deal with me. In fact, I am still on it, and that project has been in active development ever since. I don't know if it will happen or not. We never do until the development process is complete, but I look forward to its potential ahead. Yeah, I mean, basically, shit, you know, same shit, right? Oh, yeah, they made a new deal with me. I'm still on it. All right, the project's in active development. Like, it's same stuff she's saying now. You know, again, this was December of 22, all right? December of 22. And look, peep this. Again, Disney officially pulled the film from its schedule in September of that year. So in September of 22, this thing was pulled from the schedule, all right? And Disney has not announced anything, mentioned anything at all about this movie coming back. As a matter of fact, yeah, this was an article following up on that. All right, March of 23, update, okay? Basically, Kevin Feige and Patty Jenkins movies shelved. All right, we covered this article. Yeah, it's over, Patty. They shelved your shit. And so it says, December of 2020, Kathleen Kennedy announced Patty Jenkins would be directing this Rogue Squadron movie. But in September of 22, Disney pulled the title from its scheduled December 2023 release, and sources with knowledge of the production say it is no longer in active development at the studio. There it is. Patty, what are we doing this for? Okay. Sheesh, man. But again, I think, she's got nothing happening right now. All right. She's got nothing going on. You know what? Let me just write this script and see if I can pass this under Kathleen Kennedy's door. Or maybe I don't know. It just sounds like delusions at this point. That's what it sounds like. All right, so this is the actual quote from the podcast itself, all right? This is what Patty says. Let's read this. So when I left Star Wars to do Wonder Woman 3, I thought maybe I'll come back to Star Wars after Wonder Woman 3. So we did a deal for that to happen, started a deal, but I thought I was doing Wonder Woman. When that went away, Lucasfilm and I were like, oh, we got to finish this deal. We finished the deal right as the strike was happening. So now I owe a draft to Star Wars, and so we'll see what happens there, like, who knows? Like, I mean, she sounds so confident in it, right? We'll see what happens. She sounds so confident in this whole situation. I don't think this thing is happening at all, man. And so we'll see what happens there. Like, who knows? It's hard. They have a hard job in front of them of what's the first movie they're going to do. They have other directors who have been working, but I am now, I'm back on doing Rogue Squadron, and we'll see what happens. We need to develop, to get it where we're both super happy with it. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be happy, Patty. I don't think they're going to be happy at all, man. Like, just give it up, okay? Look. You guys know how I feel about the situation, okay? If you make some garbage like Wonder Woman 1984, if you make some hot-ass garbage like that movie, like, you should have to, like, go back to, like, remedial film school at that point. You can't just jump into another big franchise, after coming off of Wonder Woman 1984. Okay, I'm ready for Star Wars. The hell you are. Take your ass back over there to Filmmaking 101. You made some bullshit. Nah. You ain't coming back like this. No, you should have to go. It's like getting a speeding ticket. You got to go to, traffic school to get that shit off your record, right? I mean, bad filmmakers should have to go to film school. Yeah, I mean, you got to get that off your record. You got to get Wonder Woman 84, dealt with. So yeah, we ain't giving you no more projects until you go and get your shit handled, Go back and start making some indie films. Put your own bread behind the bullshit you like to make. Put your own bread behind it, Patty. And then you make that, and then we'll judge that film, and then maybe, just maybe, we'll say, okay, seems like you've learned your lesson. Never do that again, what you did with Wonder Woman 84, because, my God, man. Whew. Yeah, I've never seen that movie again. I saw it once, I was done, But anyway, folks, I think Patty is just delusional. I don't think this shit is happening. It might, I could be wrong, of course. It might happen, and we'll have to come back and talk about it. But, Star Wars needs a W. I don't think Rogue Squadron is it, especially by Patty Jenkins. I don't think this is a win whatsoever. They need some positive press. They probably pissed off right now that she's even bringing her name into this situation again. Like, nah, Patty. We moved on, chica. You got to go ahead and find something else to do, Sister Jenkins. All right. Anyway, folks, what do you guys think about this situation? Is the movie back? All right. Or Patty just out here blowing smoke, trying to get relevant again? You guys let me know what you think. Jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. And thanks for watching. See you next time.